number 12. It says a t-shirt company screen prints designs on t-shirts for club fundraising efforts. The company charges $25 setup fee, so we got to pay the $25 plus we got to pay $6.50 per shirt. Okay, so if we were to write that out, that would look like this: $25 plus $6.50 per shirt. And we'll call that T for t-shirt. You call it X, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to call it S because sometimes that looks like a 5. Alright, so this is what we're going to use to calculate given the number of shirts. And it just says to fill out the table. I'm just going to give you a hint. There's a couple ways you can do this. Okay, so the first way is we can go through and we can plug 5 in, and then 10, and then 15, and 20, and so on. So I'm going to do the first one just to show you. Okay, so we can do 25 plus 650 times 5. Okay, and then we can do 25 plus 650 times 10. And we keep doing that. Okay, so 5750 would go right here. 5750. This would be 90, and we would just keep going. Okay, I'm going to show you a shortcut. Okay, we can go to y equals, and we're going to type this in. So 25 plus 6.5. You can put the 0 if you want, and then this is your variable button right here, even has a T. Okay, and then go to your table, and look, if I scroll down to 5, it's 5750. If I scroll down to 10, it's 90. I can scroll down to 15, and that's 122.50. So I'm going to put that here, 122.50. I can scroll down to 20, and that's 155. Scroll down to 25, and that's 187.50. Go to 30, that's 220, and then 35 is 252.50. Okay, so there's 2 different ways you can do that. You can either go through and type in each one, the 5, the 10, the 15, keep going, or you can go to your graph and type in your equation that you've come up with, which you're going to use in part B anyway, so you're going to have to do that part anyway, so you might as well just put it in y equals and then just go to your table and scroll through your values. Okay, so for part B then, here is your equation right here. Okay, this is our expression, and this would be set equal to our cost. So if on part B, if our cost is $4,575, then we're going to set this equal to that. So we'll have $25 to set up, $6.50 per shirt, and we're going to spend $4,575. Okay, and we want to know how many shirts we can order. Well, we just need to solve this. Or if you want, which I wouldn't recommend this, but you could just keep scrolling. And it's going to take you a while to get to 4,575 over here. Okay, by the time you work it out, you probably do it faster than you could scrolling. Alright, so to solve this then, I'm going to rewrite this down here. We're just going to solve for T. So to do that, we're going to subtract 25 from both sides because we want to get T by itself. So that's 650 T equals, this is 4,550. And then since this is multiplication, we're just going to divide. So T equals, and then you can just type that in your calculator, 700. So that means that we can buy 700 shirts. We bought 700 shirts if that's how much we spent. So 700 is going to go right here. Alright, now part C is very similar to this, except for it's an inequality. Okay, the only thing that's going to change is this part right here. Okay, this is going to stay the same, so I'm going to leave this, the 25 plus 650 T, and it says that we can, we're trying to find the maximum number of shirts we can buy if we only have $500. Okay, so 500 is going to go over here, and since we can't spend more than that, we would have to say it's less than or equal to. And so it's an inequality, which means you're not going to have an equal sign. Here you have an equation, so you have to have an equal sign. Here you have an inequality. Okay, okay? And so you can't spend over 500, but you can spend 500. So it'd be less than or equal to. And then we just have to solve this. Okay, so again, I'm going to write this down here. Do the same steps that we did up here. Subtract 25, divide by 650. And then 475 divided by 650. So that gives me t is less than or equal to 73.08. Now, this is our solution to this inequality. But in the context of this problem, we can't buy 8/100ths of a t-shirt. So the maximum number of t-shirts that we can buy would be 73. So in this case, we would round down because we don't have enough money for 74, but we do for 73. We'll just have some left over. So over here, I'm going to put 73. Just the maximum number of t-shirts we could get is 73.